Hey guys, welcome back to Healing House Tarot. Okay, this is Jessie G back with the tea, and I have a feeling that there's going to be some serious tea today because it's literally 9:46 in the morning here. I have had you can see my coffee cup in my frame. I've literally had about a half a cup of coffee, a big cup of coffee today. My dreams were unbelievable last night. They felt like a warning, like maybe many warnings actually. We're definitely going to be using this Palo Santo today. The warnings, they felt like there were many, okay? They felt really, really heavy, dark. I don't always have dreams like this, but I'm going to see what comes out in the reading to confirm if anything, is a warning, which is what I prefer to do, okay? Because I'm still drinking my coffee, so we don't have anybody on here yet, but this is going to play back anyway as a video. Hold on, it's a little loud. Anyway, yeah. I feel like there's some stuff happening in the ethers and the energy that is just like somebody really needs to be like super careful. I'm actually picking up on setup vibes, big time setup vibes. Now, I don't know what's going to come through in the reading today, but we're going to find out, okay? So we'll see. All right. So I'd like to ask my spirit team to come in, use me as a channel, please. In this reading, grant me access to the Akashic Records. As always, protect my listeners, my collective, my audience, and their loved ones from any evil eye, hexes, curses, black magic, ill intentions, lower vibrational energies, or energy projections, okay? As well as myself and my loved ones. I need to ring the bell. So another thing that happened before I started this reading, and if you're a spiritual person, you know this, okay? But my bell fell on the ground. I don't even know how that happened. I was just doing stuff on my table. And if you know about bells, they cleanse the energy, they call in the angel, spirit guides, and ancestors. So the fact that that fell on the ground, I feel like somebody has something, or someone, or an entity, something negative, dark, working against them, something lower vibrational, okay? That's why it's really important to do protection stuff, guys. Let's start with this deck, all right? Let's see what starts coming out here. Okay, yep. We have rejected and toxic. So somebody that you rejected, someone here that was being toxic. You're bumping heads with this person. I'm not taking reversals on this deck. Shady AF. They're shady, wearing a mask, okay? I knew this. So if you were here for the beginning of the reading, guys, or if you weren't here for, I should say, I was explaining how I had some really major warning dreams that I felt like were for the collective. And I'm already seeing this, obviously. So this person who you rejected, you found out that they were toxic. Okay, you guys started bumping heads. You found out they were shady, wearing a mask, and they are getting readings on you. But they're not getting readings on you to protect themselves. There's a difference between getting readings for protection or information, or, using readings for malicious purposes. So obviously with toxic and shady and getting readings, we know that this person is getting readings for some shady AF reasons, okay? You're focused on healing from this situation. You may be praying a lot. So like I said, those entities, your light is irritating this person's demons. I'm already picking that up. Like, I just am picking that up intuitively. We'll see if that energy does come out. It is kind of coming out, but there is a specific card that talks about that, but we'll see. But you're focused on faith, healing, meditation, praying. So you're really connected to the divine with God right now. Probably because you're healing from this toxic connection that you had. All right. Finding out that this person was toxic and shady. Bad news. What's that about? All right. So this person backstabbed you, played mind games with you. Love bomb is here. We have pain. They caused you a lot of pain. They deceived you. They could have cheated. Doesn't have to be. It could be just whatever, comes along with mind games, love bombing, and deception, which for me is obviously narcissistic abuse. You blocked this person. So I feel like the person with the bad news was you. You got some news here. Somebody called you and told you, or doesn't have to be on the phone, but this guy is on the phone. But you found out that this person was backstabbing you in some way. So you blocked this person, okay? Wow. This is a twin flame gone rogue. They were fulfilling a fantasy outside of this relationship. So yeah, I do think they maybe cheated now. Yeah, this person is extremely selfish. My way or the highway type of person. And they're selfish, stubborn, arrogant. They're in their pride and ego. So this person is not ready for twin flame union. Okay. Good morning from the Netherlands. Amazing. Oh, I will definitely be pulling some from the tarot about love life after we do the oracle. Okay. Thank you so much for commenting and thank you for listening. So, okay, so this past person, guys, this could be recent past or it could be a while ago, but this is, a twin flame that went rogue. So they had the opportunity to move into their divine feminine or divine masculine energy, but they didn't. Instead, they stayed in karmic energy and, stayed shady, stayed toxic, unfortunately, and that everybody has free will. So just because you're in a twin flame connection doesn't mean that you're meant to come together in this lifetime. This person doesn't seem to be ready. So on and off, hot and cold, detached. So you or somebody ghosted somebody in this connection, but I have to be honest with you. They may have ghosted you during the times where they were, dealing with somebody else, or at the time that they were dealing with somebody else, or you ghosted them when you found out. It's hard to say with just an oracle, but it could be a little bit of both. You may have, they may have ghosted you at times, and then you finally said F this and then ghosted them, right? But I feel like the relationship with this person was off and on, hot and cold. Again, this is a very narcissistic vibe. You detached yourself from this person. Desire, yeah, self-pleasure, scheduled thoughts, intense feelings. They still desire you, but this person, I'm picking up on a sex addiction. Can't say the word, sorry. Okay, this person is dealing with some kind of karma now. They're a broke ASS. They're a cyber bully. So this person was bullying you online because you left them. This person is such a narcissism. This person was bullying you online because you left them, or they did this in the past, or they're doing it now. They may have paid somebody to do this or hired someone else to bully you online as well, but they could have been doing it themselves as well. So it could be both, or it could be one or the other. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You're a queen rising. I'm so happy to see this. So you have risen above. You have ascended so far above this situation. Okay. You're stepping into your power. You're being praised for something that you do, the work that you do, what you contribute to humanity, what you do in society, the way that you help others. You're coming up. You're in the spotlight. It's not that you crave the spotlight, okay? I feel like when you're in Queen Rising energy, this is Empress energy, this is Divine Feminine Goddess energy, and you are connected to your divine self, your higher self, okay? And to the divine, to God, whatever you believe in, to source, you know. You call it whatever you want, but for me it's all the same thing. You're so connected that, you know, you're in your life purpose. So when you're in your purpose, you're in North Node energy. And when you're in Divine Feminine Goddess energy, you naturally draw attention to you. And especially when you're rising, ascending, it's not that you know, need to be in the spotlight or crave to be in the spotlight. You're just, you know, intentionally in your purpose. This shady person wants to set up a trap for you. That's why they're getting readings on you. Be really careful. This person, I'm telling you, my dreams last night, guys, they exposed so much about this person, or whoever. It felt like, oh my goodness, look at all the cards just popping out. They need to check themselves before they wreck themselves, all right? Especially with whatever they're doing, their hustle, okay? Whatever they're doing to hustle, they're doing something illegal here, all right? And they want to bring you down with them. So they may be, oh my goodness, they may need to move, or they are moving, but I feel like this person is definitely doing something shady. And they want to make sure that they have something shady on you, but there's nothing shady about you, all right? Because they're afraid of what you know about them. There's something about moving here. Moving is significant, all right? We have avoidance. You're avoiding this person. They may be avoiding how they feel about you, even though they're thinking of you, crying, nostalgic, and missing you. They're not showing that. They feel guilty for the way that they treated you. You're not communicating with this person, though. And it's almost like they're in hiding in a way. But I also feel like this could be both of you. Like, you don't want anything to do with this situation or this person. Divination abuser. So what was I saying, right? Where's everybody joining from? I know I only have like a few people on here, but I see we have somebody from the Netherlands, which is so cool. I'm in Serbia right now, so we're not too far away. I'm from New York, though. So, like I said before, divination abuser. This person could be doing spell work on you. Definitely. So, I'm drinking my coffee still, so if I take little breaks, that's why. This combination, guys, wow, it's even like almost the same picture. This person is abusing divination in order to do something malicious to you. Very big difference than getting readings for protection or just like navigating energies and emotions. This person is abusing divination. So they may be doing spell work as well. Yeah. I don't know how I ended up. Yeah, sorry guys, just reorganizing. You are married to this person? Wow. So you were married to this person, or they, let's see. This is what came through in my dream last night. I knew it. I honestly, wow. Okay. So I feel like somebody really needs to be careful. I'm going to say now, guys, that I don't just read the lovey stuff and the pretty stuff. I do read, dark energies too, because sometimes people need warnings. You see, there's a GUN here, right? In my dream last night, this is what was happening, but there were people that were unalived in my dream. And I don't really like to put out messages like that, but now I see why this reading is coming up. This person literally wants to threaten you, or they actually are having thoughts of really dark thoughts, let's just put it like that, of doing something to you because you left them. All right, you left them because they were toxic, abusive, and narcissistic and deceptive, and they cheated. So, but they're intimidating. They may have already tried to intimidate you by threatening you. They're extremely bothered. You may be getting married to somebody else. So it's going to resonate a little different for everybody, you guys, because it's a collective reading, okay? So you could have been married to this person, and you could be divorced from this person and marrying someone else. We're not too far away. No, we're not. So this person, like I said, your ex, they're livid at the fact that you left them. So I do feel like you were married to this person, but you don't have to be, okay? Like I said, this could resonate a little different for everybody. Keep in mind it is a collective reading, but you may be with somebody now who you are going to marry, or you're married to. Take it as it resonates, guys, and leave the rest, okay? So, because it is a collective reading, the best way to know your personal situation is obviously to book a personal reading, and you have my email in the description box of most of my videos, okay? Okay, we have, you're with somebody else. You are with somebody else, okay? And you also have a lot of options. Of course you do, because you are a Queen rising. All right, they're in a no strings attached situation. They're still dealing with, wow, this person is full of rage, okay? They seriously need anger management. They're a rageful person. They have anger issues. Your new person is a boss daddy. So, my friend in the Netherlands, okay? Sorry, I can't talk. It's early. I'm just drinking my first coffee. But my friend in the Netherlands, why can't I talk today? The new person that you have coming in is a boss daddy or boss lady energy. You can flip and switch the genders, okay? Stable, rich business owner, CEO, big D energy. Again, if it's a feminine, flip and switch the roles for those of you that it's a feminine. This is a boss lady, okay? Boss lady, boss baby, whatever you want to call it. But for some of you, this is coming up as boss daddy, okay? I can't show all the words, but that's great, because whoever this boss baby, boss daddy, boss lady energy is, okay, they're a match for you, because you're in Queen or King rising energy. I feel like you've already stepped into your power. Yeah, the past person was a forcer. Bad news, guys. I'm getting seriously bad energy from this person. Sorry, just looking at your messages. This person forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. This person is very aggressive. The past person is very aggressive, and or they were with you, okay? Very possessive, very but even though they were doing shady stuff to you and abusing you, they're hurting now, crying, depressed, pain, and sorrow. So I feel like they basically hurt themselves by hurting you, but I think they put you through HELL first, okay? Yeah. Wow. Just, guys, please, like, use caution with this person. Watch your back. You know, just be really aware of your surroundings. You got sick and tired of this cycle that this person had you in. You were over it. You made a decision and you stuck with it. And you said, peace the F out. Okay? Yeah, too late. Time's up. They had their chance. You probably deeply love this person because there's a twin flame connection, all right? Even though this twin flame went rogue. Okay, your twin flame went rogue. Now you're living in your divine purpose, and they're living with this dark night of the soul, depression that they lost you, all right, at the hands of themselves, you know what I mean? And now it's too late, like too much time has passed, and they are so used to using force and being threatening, being intimidating to get what they want. They have a lot of rage and anger issues, okay? So in their mind, if they can't have you, nobody can. And that is what I picked up in my dream last night, okay? They may not only want to do something bad to you, but anybody in their path, all right? That's what I picked up in my dream, and it was really, honestly, so scary. I don't even know if it was multiple dreams or one dream or what, but it was. Ooh, I'm gonna take that because I just want to shuffle and see. Love story, once upon a time. Yeah, once upon a time. They're reminiscing on when this was like a beautiful love story between the two of you, but they ruined it with their own unhealed BS, you know what I mean? So because they weren't healed, they hurt you. Hurt people can hurt people, not always. Hurt people don't always hurt people, but hurt people do hurt people. And healed people often heal people, and I feel like you were meant to help this person ascend, help them to grow, give them the love that they never had, and they literally destroyed that. That's why they're suffering now. That's why they want to unalive everyone in their path, including you. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to move on. All right, that's what I'm getting here. It's driving them crazy that you are in the spotlight in some way. You have an audience. Maybe your audience looks up to you. I do feel like your audience looks up to you, okay? You're in the limelight in some way, the spotlight, like I said. You could be an influencer. You could have a platform where you help people. You could be a leader in the community in some way. You could be an artist who's rising up or in the spotlight in some way, a singer, a dancer, any sort of artist, any performer, okay? But you are getting the accolades, or there's some sort of attention that has increased for you, all right? Like you're in Queen Rising energy, and we have this here now. And they look at that as you being self-absorbed. That's how narcissistic they are. Unbelievable. God forbid you do anything worthwhile in your life and people love you for it. That's like the worst threat to a narcissist. Jeez. This person is stubborn, bossy, selfish, and inflexible. Well, we already knew that, okay? They really only see things from their own way. They already have a bad reputation, okay? For being intimidating, threatening, having anger issues, being a forcer, using force to get what they want, manipulation to get what they want. All right. They want to scare people into submission. Like, it doesn't work like that, bro. Sorry, lovely. This is still collective. Yeah, it is a collective reading. Yeah. Are you asking me? If you guys want a personal reading, you can totally book one. I would love to do a personal reading for you guys if you want. One, you can email me at divinefemininegroup11@gmail.com, okay? So we'll pull some tarot soon to see what's coming in, but so we have in their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. So this person, yeah. So, oh, by the way, so today the reason we're doing the live was because my dreams were full of warnings. So forever, you see, somebody doesn't want me to get these messages out. I'm having a hard time even talking today, which is not usually the case, but I knew I needed to do this reading because there's warnings in here for... Oh, yes, you're asking. Yes, it is a collective reading. It's for a lot of different people. It's actually a warning for, I think, a lot, like, either a lot of people or a few people, whatever it is, but there's some warnings here. My dreams basically told me, like, get on and do a reading immediately. So I, like, literally made my coffee this morning and woke up enough to start the reading, and I'm still drinking my coffee. So, and this person is in their head overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing the situation. It's driving them crazy that someone else is sweet talking you. This is falling right next to this, okay? They cannot stand the thought of somebody sweet talking you, somebody else being intimate with you, which is so crazy because this is so typical of narcissistic energy. Like, they can do whatever they want. This person cheated on you, so for them it's okay. But if they even think about someone else touching you or sweet talking you or you being with someone else, they go mad, they go nuts, Thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy my coffee. I really do enjoy my morning coffee, actually. Let's see, guys. So when you found out about this person, all right, when you fully awakened to the fact that this person was a toxic individual and stopped believing the love story that they sold you in the beginning, okay, you said F this, and you actually didn't even give them any closure. You just said F this and you were done, okay? You left them hanging. You went no contact. And this is how they're coping. Not well. They are not coping well with... They're using substances, okay? They're using substances because they have love on the brain. They're fantasizing about you still. They're dreaming about you. They're even daydreaming about you. They're nostalgic about you. Wow. Yeah, for this person, your ex, everything for them is about power and control. We have stubborn twice here, all right? This is an extremely stubborn person. They're very imbalanced. All they care about is power, and therefore there was a power struggle, push and pull dynamic in this relationship. We already saw there was a love-hate vibe. They want to pop up on you. Oh my dog. Like I said, be careful because they want to pop up on you, and it's not in a good way. Okay, they want to trap you. We saw that earlier. So this person wants to pop up on you and use intimidation tactics on you, okay? Scare you in some way into submission, into doing what they want you to do. They may reach out. This is an in-person thing, okay? This person is delusional. They want to scare you into submission to have romance with you again. That is what this person thinks is going to work. Let me scare him or her enough to make them want to be with me. Like, are you kidding me? So this is a trauma bonding type of person. They want to trauma bond you to them. They want you to have like Stockholm syndrome so that you're in love with your abuser, basically. They're in their feelings about you. We already know that. They want to unalive everybody in their path, all right? Wow. So they dealt with another person or the person they cheated on you with who wants to be like you, acts like you, dresses like you, wants to look like you, and copies you, okay? They're an impersonator, but I also feel like this person is an impersonator, okay? They pretended to be somebody else. They feel really guilty, but is it authentic? I don't think so. This person just seems to be very confused and very messed up, okay? Very toxic. Guilt, apology, remorseful, ashamed. Again, I don't feel that this is in a healthy way. I just don't, all right? I just feel like this person wants to trap you, scare you into submission. They're having thoughts of hurting others. I'm telling you that right now. I know from my dreams last night, and I also know, as I'm saying this, I already knowing the tea. Every time I introduce myself, I say this is Jessie G with the tea. But you already may feel this energy just like I did. And I'm here to be the messenger for you guys, okay? You'll know if this resonates. If it even resonates a little, be careful. Don't let this person know where you're going, you know? My past person didn't cheat, but is depressed and doing shady things. But it resonates with me. He has a lot of problems with people and is bossy. I am almost 1 year single. Okay, yeah. So thank you for all that. I love when you guys comment. That's so awesome. So we can chat about that. So like this, like I said, this some elements of this reading can resonate for some people, and others may resonate for others. So for example, some of you may be dealing with a toxic person here. Not every single person is, who's listening to this, who this reading resonates for, is dealing with a cheater, right? So it could have been just like the narcissism or the ego or whatever, the cheating for others. But yeah, this person is definitely lower vibrational. They want to put you in competition with somebody else. So yeah, manipulation, lies, and control. Like this person, I'm done with this. Okay, we've seen enough of this person's energy. This is your warning, guys. Like, it's just a heads up. Please, I don't want to like scare anybody. That's not my intention ever. But I want you guys to heed wise counsel. Take these messages from spirit, from the divine, and be careful with a past person, because there's somebody who, if they can't have you, they don't want you to be breathing, okay? And anybody that gets in their way, they may also not want to be breathing. And I'm telling you, when I have dreams like that, it's like undeniable that it's a warning. So that being said, I'm feeling guided to pull out the Vintage Tarot deck today. Sometimes I use my colorful deck, the Monday's Tarot, but I don't know why. Sometimes I just feel guided to use certain decks. I can't explain that. It's just a thing that happens. All right, let's see what Tarot's going to tell us. Whoa, okay. All right, Two of Wands. I'm just going to do this. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups. You have a soulmate coming in. Yes, always be grounded and in your own energy. Amazing. So you have a soulmate coming in. This is the overall energy of the reading. This is a divinely orchestrated union. So the last person was showing up as a twin flame energy, but your twin flame went rogue. So a soulmate energy is so much easier, I will say, than a twin flame connection if your twin flame is not ready for union, which it appears that your twin flame is not ready for union. So it looks like you have a soulmate coming in, which is a much more emotionally supportive connection. Soulmate connections can be much easier, okay? High level soulmate. This is high level soulmate energy. So you have some reciprocal energy coming in here with another person. This is two people who feel the same way about each other. They reciprocate time, love, effort, energy, affection, even maybe finances if you end up, sharing a life with this person, which it looks like you will, because these people are getting engaged or getting married. So you chose a different path, all right? This is the overall energy. This is the first card out. You chose a new path. You chose a new direction, something that is better for you. Good morning, La Unique One. Is it Nimira? So both of you, thank you so much for commenting. I love to have you guys on here. So you chose a different path, and I feel like what happened is that you chose yourself, or the universe chose for you and cut this past person out of your life, or you did, and you chose a new path because the world is your oyster, baby. The world is your oyster. And now, because you chose yourself, because you value yourself, you have this Two of Cups coming in. Absolutely beautiful how the universe rewards us. God rewards us when we put ourselves first. Oh, that was weird. I cut the deck and then I started shuffling again. So I must have done that for a reason. You're in the Wheel of Fortune. We're not doing reversals because we're going to pull clarifiers, okay? Sometimes I pull reversals. I do that based on intuition as well. You're in the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So you learned the karmic lessons from the past cycle, which I'm so happy to see. And now, oh my goodness, I was just saying this. So now the universe is rewarding you. This is literally that energy. So sometimes as readers and intuitives and, psychic seers and whatnot, oracles, we feel that energy even right before it shows up, or way before, like my dreams last night. That's why I'm doing this reading, this live so early today. You're in the Wheel of Fortune now because you learned those lessons. So you are now out of a karmic cycle that you were in, where you had to learn lessons. And I feel like those lessons were about self-love and self-value. For you guys, this was about learning to put yourself first, putting yourself before, a toxic relationship that was destroying you. And I know that can be so many people's story, but that is a huge lesson from God, from the universe, from source, And when you do learn that lesson and you implement that into your life and you make better decisions for your own health, mental health, emotional health, and well-being, the universe rewards you and brings in a more fortunate cycle. It's like, you know how they say, if you don't learn your lesson, the universe is going to slam you with that lesson over and over and over again, harder and harder each time. This is the opposite of that because you learn your lessons. So now the universe is like, okay, on to the next chapter for this person's growth. And now you're in a more fortunate cycle and you're getting those blessings from God, from the universe. You're getting your rewards because you made better decisions based on those lessons. And those lessons for you had to do with what you know you deserve, what you know you can have, your potential in a relationship or with another person. Like, even if you've never had it, you know that it exists. It's something that you feel from deep within. And you are right, because now you have the Two of Cups coming in. Wow. So we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you're not even like in this defensive energy anymore. You're open to love. You have healed from trauma. You have healed from the trauma of the past relationship, and you may have worked on your healing from even like your childhood or even past relationships, or maybe even past lives. All right. This is beautiful to see. Whoever I'm speaking to, I feel like you're on a divine path and you have definitely done some healing work or even self-healing work on, on yourself. Yeah, progress, growth, forward movement. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you. All right. You're moving forward with a quickness, with a swiftness, and you're just like in this very progressive energy where it's like, let's go. I'm headed in the right direction. You are headed in the right direction. All right. I just feel like you're ready. Oh my goodness. Okay. The moon in the reverse. So you've done some sort of subconscious work here. So you basically it looks like you've done here is that you've brought the dark to the light, or whatever was, deep in your subconscious that may have been causing you this trauma or keeping you stuck in a past karmic cycle or past karmic cycles. You were able to bring the subconscious to the surface in order to heal it. And you're going to be marrying this person. All right. It could be a fire sign. It could be a water sign. Heavy Sagittarius here, but we'll pull some dice. Either way, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have water sign energy here as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I know those are two very opposite types of signs, but Sagittarius here. A lot of wands, a lot of fire. Anyway, you're going to be celebrating your life with this person. How beautiful. Okay, this is stability, owning or buying, purchasing a home with your partner, celebrating your life with your partner. This could be the actual wedding celebration itself. Whoever you are, you may see 1111 a lot on the clock, on the license plates, when you're driving, on movies, on the microwave, the stove, I don't know, the oven, wherever you see 1111, it's here. You see the two wands on each side. They give that image of 1111. So this is another highly divinely orchestrated union between two people. So I feel like this is the proposal and this is the wedding celebration. So you're getting your flowers, your ships are coming in, you're getting what you deserve. This is the balanced love that you have been waiting for. I don't always see this in readings, guys, honestly. I'm so happy to see this for you. Like, yeah, you may become the mother of this person's children. She is the ultimate and she is the ultimate wife and mother. She is the ultimate emotional support, okay? She's extremely compassionate. So whoever I'm speaking to in my collective, you're very deep, empathetic, deeply feeling, unconditionally loving, compassionate, sensitive, emotionally supportive woman. But she is the ultimate mother to her children, so emotionally supportive to her children and to her husband. She is a lover girl energy, soft girl, soft girl era, okay? This is so divine feminine. I love to see it. This is really being in love with your person too. I want to shuffle and see what else we get here. This is so beautiful. I'm just like, Do I keep going? Because this is such a beautiful ending to this reading. Let's see if we can get some info. This is oh my goodness. This is a person who knows that you're rare, special, and unique, and you manifested this person. You manifested this Two of Cups and this Four of Wands. This husband that you have coming in, or wife. Flip and switch the roles how you need to, but I am picking up on a feminine energy for whoever you are in my collective, just because we do have the Queen of Cups, or that is going to be your wife if you're a masculine, okay? So we can flip and switch that as well. So this person is going to treat you like the rare, special, unique star that you are, okay? You realized that you are the prize. And guess what? You're being treated like that. Why? Because you realize that you're the prize and you are the prize, and two people can be the prize in a relationship. Yes, they can. I feel like this is you guys treating each other like you're both the prize. And this is very I water you, you water me energy. This is manifestation energy. It's two people who help to heal each other. So this is absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited. This is also wishing upon a star, your wishes coming true, okay? The universe has your back. The universe is on your side. The divine is on your side. God is on your side. God wants you to be happy. God wants you to be abundant. God wants you to have love, okay? Wow. We have the Queen of Wands here. So you're in go-getter energy, this person, or the the self-work that you've done and this person, I feel both help or will help to bring you confidence. All right. You're having a glow up here with the Queen of Wands. That's sexy girl energy, sexy feminine energy, or sexy boy or sexy man energy. Okay. It's a feminine energy, but it could be a man or a woman. So confidence, go-getter, ambitious, takes care of yourself, takes care of oneself. Definitely could be like into beauty, fitness, anything like that. Outspoken with confidence, like just a renewed self-confidence and self-worth. I love to see that. Intuition is on point. You see the black cat there, that represents intuition. So like your intuition has increased and heightened because of the things that you've been through. Hi, Rach. Thanks for joining. Thanks for commenting. You guys have some beautiful stuff coming in here. So this reading, if you didn't get to watch it from the beginning, will be reposted. So go to the section where it says lives, and you can watch the live from the beginning. So you have some, wow. It's interesting that the past person was coming up as like a false flame or a twin flame gone rogue. This person's showing up as a highly orchestrated divine union. You see? Divine union. Divine union. I don't know if I showed you this one properly. Divine. This is also divine union. But this could also be twin flame energy. So if the past person was a false twin or twin flame gone rogue, this could be your high level soulmate coming in. There's so much chemistry between you and this person. It's off the charts, okay? Off the charts. Oh, I don't even know if I can show that, but yeah, no, this is Sex and Not for Kids, so I can. Wow, guys, the chemistry between you and this person is just insane. There's also so much depth in love here. So it's both. This is like a best friend and a romantic partner within the same person. This sexual chemistry is just like ridiculous between the two of you. That is so great to see. So with the Lovers card here as well, guys, you're in your North Node. Also great to see, because when you're in your North Node, that means you're on the path to where you're supposed to be, what's meant for you, life purpose. Yeah, because you did the soul searching, because you did the deep contemplation, because you did the healing work. Okay, you went within, took time to yourself in solitude. So, Namira, this could be you, not being with somebody for a year because you were working on yourself, right? Um, you were working on yourself, and I was just reading your guys' comments. Thank you so much for commenting and listening. I appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, whoever this is resonating for, guys, you did the healing work. You went within. You spent time by yourself in solitude, doing the deep reflection that you needed to do, the deep healing work that you needed to do. You may have gone through a really dark period, even a dark night of the soul, but dark nights of the soul are for our own for our growth. They're for a reason, and you used it for that reason, because this is right under, you see how these are right under each other. This is the healing of that trauma, right? Going deep within and healing this stuff so that you can have this happy, balanced life that you deserve and that you're actually getting. Because I see it. Ooh, 3 of Swords in the reverse. You have healed your heart chakra from this past situation, from the past trauma. You are now focused on moving forward. You're focused on progress. You're focused on growth, okay? Ain't nobody got time for that. Anybody got time for that, actually. So, yeah, you are in this energy of, moving forward. You healed your heart, or you're still healing it. That's okay. It might resonate a little different for everybody, but you are healing. And that is so, so important. You're a Virgo and been through dark night of the soul for sure. Yup. And you do work on yourself. I totally get you. I've been there myself, and I feel like that's what allows me to be able to, express these messages to you guys, because I've been through that and I know where it leads, and my spiritual journey has definitely led me to healing and being hurt, being betrayed, being backstabbed, and going through that dark night of the soul and coming out the other side, like the phoenix rising, like you guys are, bigger, bolder, brighter, wiser than ever, and getting the life and love that you deserve. And it does happen. Look at this, guys. Wow. The 6 of Cups. Like, there is soulmate, high level soulmate energy all over this reading, or twin flame, take it as it resonates. But this person that you have, this is so beautiful. This is somebody who you've had a past life with for sure. 6 of Cups is a best friend and a romantic partner within the same person. Like I was saying earlier, this is the epitome of that energy. So this is somebody who just wants to give to you. They just want to water you. They want to share their love with you. They want to give you compassion, empathy, kindness, understanding. They want to nurture you. Emotional support, huge. This is your soul family. The person that you're ending up with is your soul family. This is literally the opposite energy of your past person. All right. Somebody very deeply loving, unconditionally loving towards you. And that's both of you together also, giving that to each other. Like I said, I water you, you water me. These people have such a beautiful energy between them. So the Hanged Man is here. There's enlightenment. So you've gained a level of enlightenment, and you will continue. I feel like you're going to be on a spiritual journey with this new person. So this new person may be very deeply emotionally connected, very emotionally intelligent, or spiritually connected as well, or that's the connection between the two of you, and that's helping the both of you to become even more enlightened. Okay, there's a lot of growth, expansion, and evolution, spiritual insight, spiritual downloads. So if you felt like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this person, it was for a reason. It is or was for divine timing, because some of you may have met this person already and some of you haven't yet, but it's coming in. So if you feel like, oh my God, it's been a year, I've been waiting for this person, or it's been 2 years, I've been waiting for my person, there's a reason for that. There are things that you guys both needed to learn to grow, expand, and evolve, before this could come in for you. And then when you do end up together in this divine timing, you will also help in each other to expand, grow, and evolve. You're going to expand, grow, and evolve together. Absolutely beautiful, collective. I'm so happy to see this for you guys. And I'm going to pull one more tarot, and then we're going to get out one more beautiful deck. Yep, you're going to be building with this person, building a life with this person, building careers together. Either way, this is like building towards this love, building towards this relationship. And you may be working hard at your career as well. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Pentacles. You guys are going to be really successful together. Again, I'm getting boss daddy energy with this. You could be a boss daddy, even as a feminine, boss baby, boss lady. All right. Boss daddy, if you're a masculine, highly successful business owner, multiple business owner, homeowner, multiple homeowner, finances, ducks in a row, finances like, really, really good with money, stable life, stable home, stable marriage coming in, stable family, stable children. It's all about stability with the King of Pentacles and success. Success! All right, we got to pull from this deck, and then we're going to do some dice, but I feel like because you guys have been on such a spiritual journey here, I want to pull from this deck. This deck is absolutely beautiful. My beautiful mama gave it to me. Okay. Believe in your dreams. 44 could be significant. Archangel Michael may be significant to some of you. Look at this. You see how this is her human self? Look at how much bigger her higher self is than her human self. So you have really connected with your higher self, with your higher version of you. And like I said, you've connected so deeply with the divine, with your higher self, with your spirit self, with your soul self. You know what I mean? And you have been believing in your dreams. And if you haven't been believing enough, this is your message to do that, okay? Oh, I just flew out. Transformation. What was I saying, guys, about you being the Phoenix rising? So anything that was meant to tear you down, it didn't. No, the heck, it didn't. Okay? You were the Phoenix rising. Look at this energy. Just look at this card. You transformed because of this. You ascended because of this. You actually grew, expanded, and evolved because of anything difficult. You are an energy transmuter. You're a powerful manifester. You are an Empress energy. We saw that. You're in Queen rising energy. So you are definitely ascending. And I feel like you already went through this Phoenix rising, or you are now. But where you're going is like caterpillar to a butterfly, baby. You are bigger, bolder, brighter, wiser than ever. All right. This is your glow up. This is your glow up. All right. You're transforming. The number 38 could be significant, but I'll just mention the numbers just in case they are. You shed your old skin. Okay. You released the past, and you completely evolved into this beautiful butterfly, spreading your wings, connecting with source, connecting with the light. Yep, you have fulfillment coming in because of the work that you've done, because of all of this ascending, because you've risen above the BS, okay? Because you decided not to tolerate the BS. And you have fulfillment coming in because of this. Like everything you could have imagined and more. Your soulmate, falling in love with your life again. Absolutely beautiful. Oops. Let's get one more. And then we'll get some dice. Wow, you're living your truth. You're living in your truth. You're speaking and living in your truth. Look at your heart chakra. So open, so wide open. Look at how filled with light you are. You are filled, you have filled yourself with light. You've connected with source, you've connected with the divine, you've connected with the light, and you have literally filled yourself with this light. That is extremely high vibration to be in. This is your best place to be in to manifest, and standing and living in your truth. Unbelievable. Believe in your dreams, transformation, fulfillment, living in your truth, heart chakra wide open. You're ready. You're ready for this love. You're ready for this soulmate, okay? Guys, I'm so excited for you. At the bottom of the deck, I am creator, number 11. So you are in extremely powerful manifestation energy, just like I was saying. You can manifest anything you want right now. That's how high your vibration is at this moment. Or it's about to be. Or it's about to be. Wow, we have 10-10 out here. We have 10-10-10 out here. What? We have 10-10. We have 4 10s out here. This is I've never seen this before. I have never, ever seen 4 10s out here at the same time. This is absolutely insane. What does it mean? 10s mean completion. You have completed a karmic cycle. You have completed your lessons. You're getting completion with the love of your life coming in, the person who makes you feel complete. Doesn't mean you're not whole and complete on your own, but we all crave love. We're human, okay? We're also spirits, spiritual beings having a physical and spiritual experience. Love, being loved is part of our nature. We crave that. Somebody could be, we have Cancerian energy out here. 142241, any combination of those numbers could be significant. We have another 1 out here. So we have 4 1s, 5 1s, okay? 4 10s, completion, that's just amazing. We have the number 4 and 5. So let's get some more. Wow. Okay, so we have 77. We have 70 or just 7. Oh, guys, remember, these could be life path numbers, birthdays, anniversaries, anything that resonates with you, license plate number, phone numbers, things that you're seeing, you know. 2, 3, 33 is out here. Somebody could be a life path 33. We have the number 2. We have 6. No, sorry. We have 9, 8, Sagittarius. 1 more with the numbers and the signs, and then I'll get some more signs. Okay, we have Taurus out here. The number 1 is out here again. We have the number 9 again, 90, 99, 16, 3, 4, and 11. 111 is also here. All right. Let's get some more signs, guys. Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Namira, that's you. Taurus again, heavy Taurus. Aries. Ooh, Virgo again, heavy Virgs. Again, Gemini, we're getting a lot of repeats. Taurus again. Wow. What is going on? Leo again. Okay, I am so done. But guys, this could resonate for anybody regardless of the signs. Remember, we have Sun, Moon, Venus rising, different signs, and we have a whole natal chart of different signs. So keep that in mind as well. I'll be offering natal chart readings soon as well, which I cannot wait for. I'm working on completing my studies with that, but it's pretty exciting. And let's do a little energy cleansing for anybody who needs it today. That feels so nice, doesn't it? Guys, I freaking love you so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much, you guys, for commenting, for liking. I cannot even describe how grateful I am. I hope you all have a beautiful day. And leave me some comments when this soulmate comes in, okay? I'm so excited for you. Have a great day, guys. Love you. Bye.